So this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. And this is my end of year review. I'm going to share with you guys everything that I've experienced, my thoughts and opinions of this device going into 2025. And I'm going to try to answer the question, should you pick the Z Flip 6 up or should you wait for the Z Flip 7? I know it's a little early to start thinking about the Z Flip 7, but there are already rumors circulating around its successor. Let's start things off with design. Cover display, I absolutely love it, and it's like usable. You get the Good Lock launcher and you can play Clash of Clans. I mean, I've tried it out. It's very, very difficult to play on a cover display like this. You can watch YouTube videos if that's the case. You can use it for other things. There's widgets here, which I think are the most useful. And then obviously telling time and taking photos and all that stuff. But yeah, you can use full-fledged apps on the cover display. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate that Samsung does offer that. It's kind of an incentive to not open up your screen like the inner display and use that as often. And I think using the cover display will also will not drain as much battery, and we'll get to battery a little later in the video. I still appreciate how it's flattened like the S24 series. The sides are flattened and they feel super premium. This is a premium flippable. I think Samsung with the Fold 6 and the Flip 6, they really refined the design of both devices, and they're premium. That's what I can say. This is a premium Z Flip phone, much better than its predecessors. Year over year, Samsung has upgraded. The crease inside the inner display, when compared to its predecessor, and I don't have any of the predecessors because what I usually do is I trade in when the newer model comes out, but I did make a comparison video. The crease is much less noticeable than the Flip 5 and the Flip 4, etc. They have vastly improved it, so it's something I do appreciate. But what I've been using is this case from Pitaka. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below. It does have MagSafe, and it does, protect my phone. So if you want to rock your phone caseless, by all means go right ahead, but I use that and it has MagSafe functionality and all that stuff. It makes the phone look pretty nice. I like how Pitaka, I like the design of Pitaka cases in general. So yeah, that's what I've been using, but the silver color that I have right here is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I really do like it. And I do like how that color kind of is implemented into the camera rings as well. Good job, Samsung, in the design department. When we head over into the performance, it's no slouch. From day one up until now, I've had no problems with it. And I think that's a trend with a lot of the smartphones I've used throughout the year 2024. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is a powerful chipset. And I know 8 Elite has been unveiled and some devices already have it, but it's going to be a 2025 chipset. This also comes on board with 12 gigs of RAM, and my model has 512 gigs of storage. Plenty of storage, plenty of RAM. Day-to-day basis, using it has been great. No stutters, no hiccups whatsoever. 7 years of software updates, again, that's something to appreciate. So if you're going to hold on to this Flip device for 7 years, you finally get 7 years of software updates. Now this is running Android 14 with One UI 6.1, and it's one of my favorite OEM skins by far. I also do appreciate Material U on the Google Pixel devices. But Android 15, One UI 7 beta has not made its way to the Flip and the Fold. It's only available on the Galaxy S24 series, but nonetheless, it's still been a great device to use. It hasn't really heated up when I'm playing games, when I'm watching YouTube videos. The only time it kind of got warm to the touch was the initial setup process, and everything after that has been really good with the Flip 6. Again, it truly feels like a Galaxy S24 that you can fold, and it feels like a flagship Flip. Good job, Samsung, again, in the performance department. The cameras, there's also been some upgrades. And I do appreciate that they took the 50 megapixel camera from the S24 and brought it over to the Z Flip 6. They borrowed it, brought it over here. That is a huge plus. I like the secondary camera being an ultra wide. I prefer it more than telephoto, even though recently I've been using telephoto lenses more often on my smartphones. I still would choose ultra wide as my secondary lens over telephoto any day. But yes, the cameras are much improved, definitely much better. So if you need a camera with a higher megapixel count, then you have this here for a little bit more detailed photos. And the results are good. I get it. They don't have a triple camera setup. They're not going to put an ultra camera setup in which hopefully in the future they do, and I hope they do. But now is the case that we only have a ultra wide and a wide camera setup, which performs good. Photos and videos are good. And if this is your device and you want to start making content, you don't have any other device to make content with, I think you're more than capable of doing that with the photos and videos. Everything you really have, all the tools you need to start making content is literally inside of your palm, like inside this small, powerful mini device. So good job, Samsung, on the cameras. I think they're pretty good. The battery life has also been much better in the time I've been using it, better than its predecessor, which is a good thing. I can finally more comfortably recommend the Z Flip 6 when talking about the battery life. Previous years, I wouldn't be able to recommend the Z Flip series as much because the people that I would talk about the Flip series with are kind of battery users, so they want to have a phone with decent battery life. And now I can finally recommend it much more comfortably with the efficiency of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, having a physically larger 4,000 milliamp hour battery. It lasts much better. It's pretty much on par with the Galaxy S24. So yes, a heavy user like myself is maybe, again, it all depends on the apps you use that day and how long you're on the apps and all that stuff. There's a whole bunch of different factors that go into it. But for the most part, it will probably get you throughout the day. Again, it all depends on how you use it. For example, a heavy user like me, I usually will carry a charger with me if I'm out on the go. When I'm at home or in the studio, I have wireless chargers, so if need be, I just throw in a wireless charger because of this case. I'm almost set to go. So good job with the battery, Samsung, and I hope to see much more improvements. If they add a larger, physically larger battery into the Z Flip 7 and have a thicker chassis, you know, I'm personally all for it. The pricing, $10.99, so it did go up $100 from the Z Flip 5, but I think it is justifiable. I think with the improvements we got the Z Flip 6, it truly is justifiable. Now keep in mind, this phone always goes on sale, and I've seen it on sale for as low as like $849, so that is very good. And with these types of Samsung devices, they usually go on sale quite a few times throughout the year. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you know on my community tab that I will share products that go on sale, and some of them include devices like the Z Flip 6, Google devices, OnePlus, etc., and also like monitors and other things as well. But this always goes on sale. Don't pick it up at $10.99. Pick it up when it goes on sale, and like November, December is like the perfect time to pick it up. And also because in 2025 we're expecting the successor to come out July, August, so we still have a long ways to go for its successor to come out on the market. But I do want to wrap things up with the Z Flip 6. I'm super thrilled with this phone. I think Samsung really put in the good refinements when compared to its Flip 5, and I hope next year with the Flip 7 we get even more display improvements, both cover display, inner display, even less of a crease. We get faster charging, we get a better camera improvements, maybe a triple camera setup, we get a physically larger battery capacity, and if that means having a thicker chassis, I'm personally all for it. I hope we get these types of improvements and also with software as well in the Z Flip 7. But if you are out on the market looking for a foldable that flips like the Z Flip 6, I can easily recommend the Galaxy Z Flip 6. And also answering the question, should you pick up the Z Flip 6 when there's a Z Flip 7 coming out? And yeah, you should. You should pick it up, because you don't want to live in that mindset where, oh, the Z Flip 6 is out on the market, but the Z Flip 7 is going to come out. Then once the Z Flip 7 comes out, it's going to be, okay, well, Flip 7 is out, Flip 8 is going to come out, that's going to be even better. And these devices are always going to get improved. So the best option you have is the current device, the current product that is out on the market. There's no need to really essentially talk about what's coming in the future, because as of right now, those are all rumors, leaks, nothing has been confirmed. This is the best product of that kind that you can get. So if you're looking for the best Z Flip, the Flip 6 is going to be that device. Same thing goes for like the iPhone and for the Pixels. If you're looking for the best iPhone, you don't want to talk about iPhone 17 and say, hey, wait for it, unless it's like a week before launch, you want to talk about the current phone, iPhone 16, which is out on the market. That's the best iPhone you're going to be getting, iPhone 16 series, not just necessarily 16, but 16 Pro, whatever it is. So yes, even though the Flip 7 will come out sometime in the future, you can still pick up the Galaxy Z Flip 6, a more than capable, super powerful flip phone that's very compact and easy to use. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely be sure to check out my latest wallpaper pack. It's called Illusions 2.0. Links will be in the description down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts, opinions, whatever it may be about the channel, about tech, anything, comments, concerns, whatever it is. I do read all the comments, even if I can't get to all of them or reply to all of them. I still read all of them, and I look forward to your comments down below. And also, best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel and will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next video.